because my skills have all been very low, I have just bought my way up to a reasonable level. Who was supposed to... I'm going to ask you who was supposed to let me join.
I'm Magician Orantor of the Mages Guild. I divide my time between the Cheydinhall Guild and my own private studies at Willowbank.
You work at a bank?
The Guild offers access to spells you can't find anywhere else. See Falcar.
Falcar, that's what I'm looking for.
Bye.
Goodbye. This is annoying. I'm trying to be all stealthy and stuff, but I'm trying not to be all stealthy and stuff, but look at all this stuff I could steal for free while they're all sleeping. Some of these books alone are worth...
I think Tertia Meducia has a good supply.
Who's talking?
She's pretty shy unless you get her talking about. Have you heard any word about the other provinces?
Oh, hello.
They say that slavery has been abolished in Morrowind. House Dress and Hlalu have renounced the slave trade and freed the beast folk from servitude.
Okay, let's maybe Falcar's walking around town. Ah! Can I get a little marker on my map telling me where he is? No, I cannot. I mean, the guy's got to come back to the Mages Guild eventually, so if I just remember where the Mages Guild is... Don't need to, I've got a map. I forgot that I had a map that would have told me rather than looking around everywhere. This is live, folks. I would like to talk to the Mages Guild leader before I have to call this to an end. But unless I can find the fella, that's not going to happen. It is possible. I know that in Morrowind, I don't believe it's possible to join every single guild. But in Oblivion you can become head of every single guild. Seems like a bit of a conflict of interest, but never mind. I think you have to do it in a certain order, otherwise otherwise you have to kill somebody in the Fighters Guild to for the Brotherhood or something like that. There are some wonderful quests in this game and I'd love to get to them. Oh, I know what else. I know what I can do to kill some time. I want to buy some new magic spells because at the moment I'm basically shooting a flare gun and pretending it's a weapon. So where was the Willow Bank? That's where the guy was studying, behind me. Is that open? No. Okay, sorry about that. House for sale as well. What's all this going on here? Alright, Mages Guild, Mages Guild, Mages Guild. Should be directly in front of me. Was this it? Or no, that's the Fighters Guild, I suspect, with the shield and sword above it. Mages aren't particularly known for their wielding of shields and swords. Unless you're in Lord of the Rings, in which case mages don't like to use their magic because they're too fancy for it. Whenever I played
A pleasure to speak with you.
Whenever I played this game before, I always come to the Mages Guild to steal things. I mean, some of these things are worth... These little gems, they're very, very light, but they can be worth up to hundreds of gold per turn, per gem. They usually have very expensive books in supply cases that are very, very easy to open. They're really just, I don't know, fantastic, I suppose is the best phrase I can use. They're just fantastic for stealing.
Go ahead, please.
One of you people must sell things.
Goodbye.
If I just wake you all up, maybe you'll all get to going
What
with
can I
things.
do?
Good to see you.
What's new with you?
Well, I suppose I can show you the resting mechanic now. I need to kill some time until all this stuff takes place, so I can wait. And if I wait for, say, 4 hours, 4, 5, 6, 7, 5 hours. That will be about 8 AM ish, unless I've done the maths wrong, which is entirely possible. There we go, 8 AM. Hopefully people will be awake. Falcar, just the fella I wanted
Did
to
you want
see.
something?
You're not here to join the Mages Guild, are you? Yes, I am.
Are you sure you're up to it? You seem a little slow.
Well, you've sold it so well now. Yes, I want to join the Mages Guild.
I expect this will end in disaster, but nonetheless, I will grant your request.
That was easy.
Very well. You are now an associate of the Mages Guild.
That was very easy.
To advance in the guild, you'll need recommendations from each local guild hall in Cyrodiil. A feat which I'm sure will elude you completely. If you manage to actually receive the recommendations, you'll be eligible for entrance to the Arcane University. I shall be quite surprised as well. Now, unless you wish to attempt to impress me with your no doubt staggering intellect, I have actual work to attend to.
Do you think it's against the rules if I shoot this guy in the face?
You too.
It feels like he would deserve it. Let's check the book, because I've just been given a book. Where would they put the book? There we go. Mages Guild Charter. Crimes against fellow members of the guild are treated with the harshest discipline. Considering there's people who could turn me into a tadpole, I probably shouldn't risk it.
A pleasure to...
Now, you're the silly person. Why didn't you sell me anything yesterday? Right, I'm going to sell all of my healing potions. I always do because they're very, very easy to make. And they're pretty good money. If this is the only reason why I really use alchemy so much, is because it's a great way to make money in the game. I'll just buy a retort, which will make my spells a little bit, make my potions a little bit more powerful, which in turn will make them sell for more money, which is all I really care about. I don't tend to use potions because you start the game with a heal spell, and there's no real reason to.
Knowledge is power.
I can't see a very good reason to
You too.
use anything except for the heal spell, if I'm honest, so I usually don't bother.
It's my pleasure.
You're the one I was looking for. You sell spells.
Always keep your
No, you don't.
magical
You charge up stats.
charged.
I will come back to you because I can't decide whether I want to spend my money on that. Do you sell? What are you sitting on? Oh, okay. I'll ask you. Do you sell spells?
I'm Trayvon,
please.
the Red Guard. We don't much like spellcasters in Hammerfell. My family
Yes,
didn't
yes,
approve
yes.
of my vocation. I admit, I still have strong prejudices
did not-
against Necrom. Profaning the remains or souls of the dead is just wrong, and
I didn't ask you for your life story. I just wanted to.
You've got a lot to learn.
I just wanted to
Let's
buy
do
some
business.
spells. Let's see. Burdening touch. Burden people. Shield myself. Feather, which I love. I will probably get feather. New fireball. New heal spell, which sounds quite impressive. Fire shield. Frost shell. Hindering touch. Burden again. Life detection. Open easy lock. Yes, I will want that one. Telekinesis, I will probably get that one just because it's cool. And summon. You have to get summon scamp. So I'm going to buy in order. Open easy lock. Because you don't want to watch me doing that mini aim all the time. Summon scamp because it's always nice to have a little fella with you. Soul Trap because it's one spell that you'll use forever in the game, but I've never used. Water breathing, or I definitely want remote. So that probably reduces the amount of choice I have here. And I will take a real... Now let's see the difference between
I appreciate
my regular...
these.
My flare is 6 points on target.
What?
This one is
Have a look around. You won't find better prices in all
20 points.
Ambrail.
So that one's a lot more powerful, so I'll take that one. I can't. I will try and haggle. In other words, I will just push it up until I can afford it. Haggling is another mini game basically that I don't really want to make you sit through, but obviously I can't afford this right now, so I'm going to have to push this guy up until I can afford it. I doubt he will.
You're trying to drive me out of business.
Yes, he chose not to go for that one.
Goodbye.
Anyway, let's see what wonderful new skills I have. So, I appear to have been given some free skills. I didn't know that. That's quite nice of them. So, let's see. My primary skill will be Flare, because it's my only attack skill from a distance. If they get close enough, I have a more powerful spell to use up close. Obviously, I will want my heal spell. I will want to have my open lock spell, and wow, I really didn't know that I had all these spells. I have more spells than I actually want. So I'm just going to go... I'd rather not cast spells in here. There's so much background magic in here that I'd probably burn the walls off or something. So I will just go outside and start experimenting with my new spells, and then I will call it a day. I will save the game. You will watch me save the game largely because I do not want to set off the guards accidentally. I don't want a skeleton, I wanted a scamp. Hello, scamp. You're not a pretty fella, are you? Alright, what else spells have we got? Frost Touch. Heal Wounds. Summon. Huh. Wow, you lasted like 5 seconds? What was that? 20 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11. Yeah, okay, I can see me drop in the corner. Why am I counting? That was very clever of me. Right, so I now have Open Easy Lock and Remote Manipulation to try out. Best way to check out this is, I suppose, to drop something. Ooh, I'm telekinetic. It's like a ghost. Does that use... Oh no, it doesn't use mana the entire time that I'm holding the thing. That's quite handy. Which leaves me with only one spell left to use, and that is Open Easy Lock. And I've saved the game anyway, so let's... where the hell would I find an easy lock? As I said, they usually have locks in these places. Hey, this is